I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really that's the old me. Going through some changes right here and now. I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really that's the old me. Going through some changes right here and now.
White people migrating.
Really? Harlem's that diverse now?
Nah, you just know when white people move in, your rent go up.
Oh, yeah. It's called
Fact.
gentrification.
That's a fact.
That's what we got going on around here. They building that new waterfront. They got all them new businesses. They got fucking breweries on every corner. I mean, I like beer, but
Nah, they wildin'.
they bugging the fuck out.
I like white people, but like when they come around, they fuck up shit up. Prices go. Nah, I don't like that.
I mean, what's the alternative?
I'd rather somebody shoot in the air a little bit, make the property value go down.
keep it low. Keep it low for the brothers. That's funny. Yo, we are back with another episode of Dope Individuals Only. I got my man Cornelius up here. He wanted to come up, chop it up with y'all, make y'all laugh, hopefully. Hopefully. Just make sure you're talking into the mic, nigga.
I got you.
All right.
I ain't gonna be too close, so that's a little sus.
This nigga. Yo, so this dude, he's hitting me up to come on here. I'm like, cool, all right, bet, let's make it happen. He's like, yo, just a heads up, can I bring my hookah?
That's a fact.
He's really up here.
Can
you do tricks though? Is the big thing.
It's not even about the O's, but I could do them, but it's not even about the O's. I just enjoy it, bro. It's
You just
like,
what does it do for you? Because for me, it only makes my stomach hurt.
Makes your stomach hurt.
Yeah,
I can relax. I get like a chill vibe, and like it's an everyday occurrence. I legitimately smoke hookah every day, faithfully.
Oh shit! You read into the dangers of it or nah?
If you read into the dangers, you ain't living.
If you read
into the dangers, you ain't living. That's like measuring when you cooking. Nobody does that.
Nobody measure. I do on certain things. If I'm making a pie, nigga, I'm definitely measuring out what I need.
You measure like
you eyeball everything.
Yeah.
He eyeballs everything.
That's a fact.
Nigga like, yo, why is pizza so sticky? Like, don't worry about it.
I eat while I cook.
I think we all do. If you're not tasting your own food, why the fuck would anybody else eat it?
And my food never tastes the same. It's never consistent. Why? Because I don't measure.
You don't make chicken that tastes the same pretty much every time?
Nope.
Oh, this nigga. Now I'm a little nervous. I'm not sure if you know what you're doing.
My cooking's always fire though.
Your cook is always fire.
100% always fire. And if I don't eat it, I dead throw it in garbage. It's a waste.
What?
I throw it in garbage right away. I made some beans.
Nigga, your garbage look like the back of a restaurant.
Nah, I hardly throw away food because my food's always fire.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I made some beans, bro. These beans were salty.
Can your girl attest to it? The
Bro.
cooking being fire?
That's a fact. Everybody
Okay.
can. Bro, the beans were salty. I was about to toss them. I was like,
you gotta dilute it a little bit.
I threw another can of beans in there.
Stretch that bitch out.
I had some water. I was like, let me.
So wait, when you make beans, what do you like? Are you making it like the Spanish way?
A mixture. You know what I mean? I don't really follow like everybody's recipes or the way that they want to do it or how they do it, but like close to.
All right, so like, what type of beans you make at the house? Because I make beans too. My shit come out perfect every time.
You definitely got to get the canned Goya
kidney
beans.
Okay.
I mean, you got to get the red kidney beans.
Okay, you go with the red. I like the pinto.
Nah, that's not me.
What, nigga? The pinto are the best beans. The pinto's the best one. I like the red beans. I got a cabinet full of those, but the red beans are third on my list. I got pinto and then pink and then the red.
I like adding potatoes, carrots, ham, like onions, peppers, and stuff in my beans.
This nigga's making chili.
Yeah, I be on it.
I was just asking, like, in terms like, do you make it like with rice? Because I know I make some wet beans with white rice. You know what I'm saying? Like you get at the Spanish spot. That's what I'm asking.
I was trying the pescatarian route out. I'm like swaying away from it. I ain't gonna lie, cause eating fish all the time ain't it? And
it's hard.
It's expensive too, but you know what I mean. But it's healthy. It's good for you.
It's probably better. It's probably better than eating fucking pork.
Bro, I was in Puerto Rico, bro. You know how bad I wanted some pork.
You couldn't find pork in Puerto Rico?
It's not that I couldn't find. It's just that I wasn't trying to.
Oh yeah, you botched that one, nigga. I would've put that pescatarian shit on hold just for the vacation.
We try to make it a lifestyle, bro.
Nah, I feel you. I get it. Discipline is important for the things that you want. But now look at you.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of being big, bro.
Nah, I feel that. Well, no, I don't, but I get it. I definitely understand.
Bro, since you
It's
met
a
me,
hard it's a hard lifestyle.
Since you met me, I've been big. I mean, I was big with muscle. Now I'm just big.
You don't look like you're like obese though.
Yeah, I was big and in shape, and now I'm just a shape. Like it's bad.
Oh, okay. I mean, what's the ideal weight you want to get to?
I was at 208 like 2 years ago.
You like that?
I was happy.
208?
Had my little abs showing. Know what I mean,
Is it hard to carry the weight around? Like, is that what it is?
nah, your body builds the muscles for it. It's just that I'm not as active as I used to be. Like, it's just not. I'm not doing what I used to do, and like I just want to be more active, and especially because I'm getting older.
Yeah, life tends to slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, you get older, you gotta take care of yourself, cause like once you fat and you old, you done for.
So what the fuck you gonna do to get yourself back into shape? Cause I'm kind of in the same boat. I mean, I'm not overweight, but I'm trying to find something that I enjoy doing. Like, cause I just recently stopped playing football.
Yeah, I was about to say, cause you dead skinny, bro.
Yo, it's crazy. I've been trying to gain weight, and nigga, I keep losing it. I weighed myself the other day. I weighed like 138 pounds, and then I weighed myself a couple weeks ago, and I fucking weighed like 139. So like I'm trying to put on some, and I'm losing it instead.
Bro, I haven't weighed 130 anything since like single digit grades, bro.
I dead serious been weighing the same thing since high school. I wrestled at 132 pounds, and I weigh 138. And 138 is like my normal walking around weight. I just lost weight for wrestling.
Bro, my freshman year of high school playing football, I weighed 217.
See, but you were a lineman. You needed to be big.
I was big. I was always big, but I was in shape big.
Yeah. I mean, so what are you doing now though? Like what? You about to hit the gym again? You gonna try to start playing ball?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Faithfully, I was going to work playing ball, and the weight just shed off. It just came off.
Basketball's fun.
Naturally,
That shit's a workout though.
It's just, I don't think of it as when you enjoy something, it's not a workout to you.
Oh, fuck that, nigga. I enjoy playing basketball. That shit's still a workout. By the time you get through like a half a game of 16, niggas be burned out.
Bro, I remember.
That's when I feel it. Like, you know, when I realize my lungs don't work as well as they used to.
Bro, I remember this one time in the summer I played basketball, and one day I lost 10 pounds.
In one day?
10 pounds. Just sweating profusely. I got home dehydrated.
This nigga, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm surprised your ass ain't pass out.
You know how you get that, like, that sweat drying and you got that salt creases?
Yeah, you got the white ring around your forehead.
That's how I look outside. I was outside bad.
That's how I look every single time I sweat, bro. I get the white salt like every time like my body cools down and shit like that. Fucking, I don't know, man. It's hard to like to get into shape like as adults. I realize that it's really challenging because there's something in your life that kind of has to take a back seat in order for you to have the time and space to do so.
No, it's more about time management. But when you're an adult, you got adult duties. And I mean, you got to work. If you got kids, you got to tend to your kids. You got to make time for stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you're a kid, you just not these days, but before, kids just want to be outside.
Right, just ripping and running.
Right.
It came easier much, earlier on. I mean, but to be fair, you ain't the only one dealing with these struggles. You know what I mean? Nearly every single. It's funny. I was talking about this with my boy Darren. Everybody that we went to high school that was skinny is fat, and everybody that was fat is now skinny.
Bro, it's no lie, bro.
It's backwards.
If you ever had a high school crush and you looked at your high school crush, I guarantee you your high school crush don't look as good as they used to.
Fuck no, nigga. Those were her glory days.
My high school crush, her face is fucking. Remember a handsome Squidward? Nigga, that's what she looked like, bro.
What was it? It was like Squilliam or some shit like that.
I don't remember.
Fuck, bro, that's crazy. I mean, now what does that do for you? Does it like, yo, man, I got some bad fucking taste. Like, I couldn't even picture how she was gonna age.
Facts. Facts, because she would have not aged gracefully.
I don't know, man. It's weird. How long has it been since you've been out of high school? You got 10 years now, right?
Well, it's been like.
You graduated what?
11.
11. So you got 11 years out.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I thought you and Diana graduated in the same class.
Yo, what's she?
She graduated 12.
12?
She's a year older than me.
No, I actually came back. Had to come back to school for a month on some weird. All right, so I graduated, had my diploma.
No. I wouldn't have come back.
No, I didn't have my diploma. He said I owed money on a math book or some shit like that.
I did you wear.
Right, so I had to pay for that, and then like I got my diploma in the mail. They called me in like November. They were like, "Oh, we see you haven't been attending class." Blah blah blah. I was like, "What do you mean?"
What nigga said? What do you mean?
I got a whole job now. Like, what do you mean? They like, "Oh, you wasn't attending class and you don't got full credits for this." So I was like, "Yo, what do you mean?" And it's gym class.
Right.
I had to go back to school for a month.
You can't graduate without gym now. You know that, right?
Bro,
it's just as important as math class.
Bro, that shit pissed me off. I paid like 3 sports in high school.
I was gonna say, why the fuck weren't you going to gym class? That was the best time of the day.
Bro, only time I didn't participate in swim class because I almost drowned one time.
You can't swim?
I can't tread water. I can swim.
Okay. So I
can swim halfway.
So you can't dance, but you can swim
halfway.
Listen, y'all stereotypes, them shits is all off. We got to reevaluate them shits. That's because who the fuck don't like chicken? Nigga, everybody like chicken. Unless you do some type of diet where
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like watermelon.
You don't like watermelon?
I think it's a pointless fruit.
What the fuck you mean?
Bro, it don't taste like nothing.
It's hard to explain what watermelon tastes like, but watermelon tastes like something.
It don't taste like nothing to me.
It don't taste like water, bro.
It's like taking.
I'm so fucking appalled right now.
It's like biting a rag and the fucking rag just a wet rag and it just melts. The juice just come out. The water just comes out the rag and then like it just goes away.
A rag.
That's the best way I can describe
it.
All
the black people, listen. I'm gonna post his address in the description. Shit, I could pull up on him and whoop his ass.
Yo, don't do that because I could dead fight though. I could dead fight.
Listen. When you got 20 motherfuckers standing outside your door, I don't know who the fuck you thought you was, nigga.
If they're a man, they fight me 1-on-1. They take turns. They take turns.
Nah, this is a collective ass whooping. You talk about watermelon, dog. All right, so what about grape like flavored drinks?
Nah, I fuck with grape. I love grape.
All right, okay. So
grape, the fruit itself, not so much.
You don't fuck with grapes?
Not so much anymore.
Why?
I don't know. It's just
this nigga, man.
I'm picky.
Allergic to everything.
Not even. It's that I'm picky. My taste buds change as you get older. Like it just don't sit well with me sometimes.
I feel that. Things change for me too. For the longest, bro. When I was a kid, I had one bad batch of barbecue chicken. And I've never eaten barbecue chicken again, bro. I eat barbecue chips. I eat chicken nuggets, and I'll dip them in barbecue sauce. But if you put barbecue chicken in the oven and then smother it in barbecue.
But what barbecue sauce are we talking about?
I don't know, nigga, but that shit traumatized me.
If you have barbecue sauce, it gotta be Sweet Ray's, you know what I mean?
Sweet baby. That's what I use for the ribs.
If it ain't Sweet Ribs, you ain't. Nah.
You ain't know what you're doing.
That's a fact.
Yo, but for the longest, bro, I just started eating barbecue chicken again, and that's not. I shouldn't even say again because like we don't make it in the house. Mm-hmm. It's just like if we go to a cookout, I might have like a piece. But bro, that shit traumatized me. But I gave it a chance again. You know what I mean? I tried. As a kid, I didn't eat coleslaw. You eat coleslaw?
Nah, coleslaw is weird.
Coleslaw is fucking nasty.
I ain't gonna lie. I love white people, but that's white people food.
That's a white people food?
I ain't gonna lie.
What about potato salad?
Nah, I don't fuck with it.
You don't fuck with potato salad?
I ain't gonna lie, I do.
Yo, if we was not in the middle of a podcast, I'd kick you the fuck out.
I ain't gonna lie, I do. It's just one from Wegmans I get. I like it.
Nigga said Wegmans.
Yeah, I like the ones from Wegmans. But
fucking Wegmans.
Oh, and it's one my friend's mom make. Fire.
All right. Okay.
That's it.
All right. What about macaroni salad? I'm not a big macaroni salad fan.
I don't fuck with it.
I'm not a big fan. I don't know what it is about the macaroni salad. Like I've had some good macaroni salad, but that's weird.
I had a bad experience. It was like a cookout. Somebody had macaroni salad.
A cookout,
bro. Right? They had it on the table. First of all, macaroni salad was supposed to stay cold.
Yes. Put that shit in the cooler.
That shit was not in the cooler.
Yeah.
I ate it. Got sick.
And there's tuna in it.
I got sick.
I bet.
Never again.
You just got a fish out of a can and then you left it out to sit in the heat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Never again.
You ever had food poisoning?
Yeah.
Yeah? I've never got food poisoning, but I've been fucked up off some food before.
It's a bad experience, bro. You don't want that.
Niggas got you sitting on the couch, scared to push.
Bro, I was like 12 years old. I lived in the Bronx. My first time having like food poisoning. It was I don't know if you ever had it. The blue box of sweet sausage. Pause.
I don't know. I doubt it.
It was a blue box and it had like sweet sausage in it.
Right.
That shit was bad. First, I was throwing up and shitting, bro. It was over. You ever try to throw up and shit at the same time? You can't.
Nah, but I've seen it happen.
Bro, my toilet and tub was fucked. So they was right next to each other. I was throwing up and
shit. I've only ever seen that happen for somebody who's drunk. Because you know when you drunk, you always got to shit for some reason.
Yo, I got a drunk story for you, bro.
Go ahead, let's hear it. Let's hear the drunk story.
Me, George, and Dion, and my man Nick was coming from a party from a hotel, right?
Okay.
Our friend Jasmine, she had a hotel party. So I'm like drinking like the canned beers, like trying to make a pyramid type shit. So I'm just chugging it, just throwing on there, chugging it, throwing another one.
Oh. And
I took like a couple shots. So I'm thinking I'm straight. So it comes time to leave.
You stood up?
I was good. It comes trying to leave. This girl, she like, oh, what's your name? All right, so rewind. Earlier, before we went into the party, she like, oh, what's your name? I'm joking around. I'm like, it's Jesus. But
Jesus.
I was like, but everybody called me Jesus. So she really thought my name was like Jesus. So later on, she got sick. My man, Ev, got sick, and he was in the car with her.
Okay.
He's sitting there. I'm like, you good? He's like, yeah. He just starts blah, 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 blah.
Throwing up on himself?
Not even moving. Just letting it fall,
dribble
bro.
Down.
And it was the child lock was on the door, so she couldn't even get out the car. She's like, Jesus, open the door. I was like, bro, I was rolling, bro. But
that's just I've been in that situation where just like I can't even move. Just gotta get this shit out.
So we in the car. I get nauseous because I'm like, yo, Nick, slow down, bro. I ain't gonna allow him to throw up. This nigga Dion was like, yo, get out the car if you gonna throw up. I get out the car, I start crying. I was like, oh, y'all niggas don't even fuck with me. I don't even know where I'm at. Y'all gonna make me get out the car? I'm like, fuck y'all. Like I was dead crying in the back of the hood of somebody's car. So sick. So we got back in the car. We get home, and I'm sitting at the dining room table, like dry heaving. I don't got nothing else to throw up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so bad to the point where I'm dry heaving and I have to stand up because it's like forcing its way out.
Too painful, yeah.
Bro, if I had to shit that night, I would have shitted on myself. No cap.
Oh my god.
All you heard was.
You lucky you ain't have nothing else to push out.
It would have been over.
Cause yeah, you would have been assed out for real.
Bad vibes.
It's funny. Me and my family, like it seems like all the men on this side of my family, like we all got this thing like where we fart and shart at the same time. I'm not sure, yo. Like every once in a while, you just like, you know what I mean? Just a little bit of shit's behind it. You just no, that never happened to you.
I got loose booty holes.
Oh, bro, nigga. I remember this one time, right? I was on my way to work and I had ran this red light. Now it was 5 o'clock in the morning. There ain't nobody really outside. I was right on the side of Jefferson. Like, you know where the 8th Street Bridge is? And I'm about to bang that left to go towards, like, Mac Pool and under the underpass. I fucking eat the red light. Something told me to look back, and there's a cop behind me.
Tough.
So I get to the stop sign at Jefferson. I'm waiting for this nigga to pull me over. He followed me all the way past Trout Creek and then pulled me over right past the underpass. So I'm like, fuck, I'm nervous. I'm running late for work. I'm on my way to Diana's mom's house to pick up my lunch because she had, like, I had asked her to make me some food. She made me some food. So I'm like, I'm already running late. That's why I ran the red light. Officer come up. I'm a little nervous. I'm like, what kind of officer I'm going to get? End up being a Dominican dude. He's like brown and shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling a little good. You know what I mean? I'm not on a dark street. I'm on a dark street, but I got half a brother over here. So I'm feeling confident. So the nigga comes to the window. He's like, hey, you know you ran that red light. I said, listen, I'm in a real big rush. I'm in a real big rush. You know, I'm running late for work, and I'm trying to grab my lunch from my mother-in-law's house. He's like, all right, I'm just going to run your license plate quick. If everything's good, then you're good to go. Now, once this nigga pulled me over, like I said, I was running late for work, so I was like, I kind of expedited my whole process, and I needed to shit that morning. Bro, when this nigga pulled me over, you know, before I realized who was getting out of the car, I farted, and that shit was wet, bro. So I could feel it, bro. Now I gotta wait for this nigga to run my plates. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here. I got shit in my drawers, and I'm running late for work.
That's tough. You gotta adjust your posture. Just make sure.
Yeah, nigga. Like I'm slipping, my butt cheeks sliding across each other. You know, it's mad uncomfortable. The nigga come back, hand me my license. I get to the point where I'm like, all right, I'm so late to work. I'm just going to go right to work. Now, Diana's mom and I, we worked across the street from each other. So I was like, I called Diana. I was like, yo, have your mom bring the lunch to work. I was like, and also tell her to bring a pair of pants. She's like, what do you need a pair of pants for? I'm like, listen, just tell her to bring me a pair of sweatpants.
Or I'm like, you asking too many questions.
Diana's like, you shit on yourself, didn't you? I said, Diana, just ask her to bring the sweatpants. Click. I hang up, right? So I get to work. Her mom pulls up like 20 minutes after my shift start. I'm sitting at the window. By this time, I had got to work. I took my drawers off inside the bathroom. I cleaned them out quick. I got my drawers hanging out.
Nah, you got to throw them joints away.
I cleaned them out, nigga. I got it. I knew I wasn't going to go home. You know what I mean? This wasn't at a time where I can afford to go home. So I was going to thug that bitch out. So, nigga, I go in the bathroom. I hand clean my drawers out. I fucking close. I put them in, like, where the door lining is to your car. And I let them hang on the outside so it can catch a breeze and dry off. I had the whole shit. And I was at work free balling. So Diana's mom pulled up 20 minutes later. She's like, you poop on yourself, didn't you? Because she don't speak no English. She's like, you poop on yourself. I said, Candy, just give me the sweatpants. She said, you pooped on yourself. So I lift up the gate. She spins around. She goes across the street to her job.
I know she told everybody.
Nigga, I go to the bathroom. I left the gate unattended. I go to the bathroom. And Candy's mom, Diana's mom, like fucking like 4'10", bro. Nigga, these sweatpants was this high on your boy. Fucking nigga, they look like today's fashion. I was high waters, everything, bro.
I would have hiked them up about my LO. I would been on my LL all day.
You said you would have been on your LL? Yep. Nigga, I had on like dress shoes, bro. I had to dress like.
Oh nah, you can't.
Well, high water sweatpants on.
You can't pull that off.
Man, your boy was fucked up in the game. Your boy was real fucked up, and it's funny because my son got the same problem. Like
that's just hereditary.
Yo, this what I'm talking about, nigga. This it's like every man in our family got like the gene where they fart and sometimes they a little Hershey squirt.
That's some weird genetics, bro.
Yo, that's a bad shit to put. I gave him a fucked up hand. I gave him a real fucked up hand to play with. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's funny though because like I got somebody that I can bond with that understands my pain. Like
you just got that.
Yeah, it happened, didn't it? That's why we carry around, like, you go in the bathroom, like, we got toilet paper in there, but we use baby wipes in this house.
Oh, no. That's what I got baby wipes at work and at home.
I carry a pack around as well, like, when I'm moving.
I like my booty clean, you heard?
Yeah,
no more butt.
The tissue just don't, it don't make me feel clean. You ever use a bidet?
Nah.
Nah, you never use a bidet?
I feel it feels weird. Like, it's
like an invasion of privacy?
Yeah, man.
We went to a Penn State game a couple weeks ago. We stayed in an Airbnb, and the nigga had a bidet in there.
That's like the equivalent to somebody come by your ear and go.
Blow to your ear. It's like whispering to that shit. I don't know. The bidet was all right. Like, that shit made me feel clean. The dude didn't have no baby wipes, and I wasn't only going to wipe with toilet paper. So I was like, you know what, man? Just flip the switch. It is a little uncomfortable when it first begins because, like, the pressure, the water pressure, that shit come flying out, bro.
Nah, that's a real thing. I forgot who used to do it. It was one of my ex-girlfriend's moms. She used to do that. But not a bidet. She used to have, like a bottle,
like a little squirt bottle?
Yeah.
That's some Spanish shit.
Yeah.
Because...
my girl, I remember she was like, I had kicked it. She was like, don't use it. I was like, I wasn't going to use it. Like, I was just picking it up because I kicked it.
Mm.
I was like, all right. So I went to go put it down. She was like, you dirty. I was like,
dirty?
I was like, what you mean? Like, why is it dirty cup in And then she explained it to me. I was like, oh, that's nothing. That's not.
Ain't no biggie. I'm just trying to clean
shit.
yourself.
Like, that's clean shit.
Yeah. There's some shit you can get past. I remember when I first started dating Diana, as a child, we always flushed the toilet paper.
No, I definitely do.
You flush your toilet paper?
Spanish households, they don't flush.
They don't flush. They put it inside the what's the name? Inside the toilet.
I ain't gonna lie, Spanish people. That's weird. That's a little nasty, my boy.
Inside the garbage.
Unless you got a lid on it.
Nah, of course you gotta have a lid, nigga.
Nah, I've been in a couple bathrooms. There's no lid.
Nah. You gotta keep the lid.
Yeah,
you gotta keep the lid.
I seen it. I was like, ew.
Like we don't flush. We don't flush here. We put everything into the garbage, but we got lids on them.
I ain't gonna lie, Spanish people come with some of the most cleanest people I know.
They don't play no games. No games. No games. That's why I pissed Diana off because like that's when she cleans the most. Like I'll piss Diana off on purpose sometimes. Like when I don't feel like cleaning up, I'll just pick a fight. and then all the music come on, and nigga, I know this house is about to be fucking spotless, dog.
Bro, like every Spanish person I know, they clean like they will take a day. They'll take a day out the week and just clean.
My godmother's like that. Sundays. Sundays. I think it's Saturdays on football season, but
I ain't gonna hold you. When I was living by myself, having a little bachelor pad, being a man, I never dusted.
I don't dust either. I'm a clean dude, but I don't dust either.
Dust accumulates real quick.
Don't look under that.
Dust accumulates real quick. I ain't gonna lie, I don't dust at all.
What you had Shorty come over and she cleaned that whole shit?
Nah, it's just something I just don't do.
Dusting's weird. It's like because we typically clean the messes we can see.
Ain't gonna lie, if I ever dust anything, it's probably the TV.
That's understandable. That shit'll fuck up with the light. I'm like, you can't see shit. You got fingerprints on it. The TV's weird for me too. Like unless the TV, unless I got like guests over, I'm probably not wiping down the TV either.
I ain't gonna lie, I have guests over at my house. It's dirty. Fuck it, you seen my house dirty. I ain't gonna lie, even when I live by myself, my house is clean. My room fucked up.
Rooms are hard.
Rooms fucked up.
Especially when you share a room.
I don't make beds neither.
Bro, that's on my to-do list every single day. Now that I'm not working at the daycare center anymore and I'm doing this pretty much full time, there's some things habits I want to change about myself. Like making the bed is one of them.
You know,
I didn't take my vitamins today.
Now that we talk about it, I feel like we as men, we just some dirty niggas.
No, speak for yourself.
Just,
listen. I don't agree with this guy. He doesn't even fucking like watermelon.
Yo, I'm thinking about it. I was like, yo, I living by myself. I had I had like 3 bed sheets, bro. I had them just in rotation, bro.
There ain't nothing wrong with that as long as your thread count's high enough and you wash regularly.
Women have like a closet full of fucking.
Yeah, nigga, we got mad blankets and shit.
I be having
upstairs.
like 3 towels. Call it a day. Like that's it.
I mean, but if it's only you, that's enough. That'll keep your laundry down too. I'm not too mad at that. The big thing is how often were you cleaning them? That's the big thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. Every time I changed my sheets was every time my laundry bin was full. But like I used to change my clothes like twice a day too. Like right now I'm wearing this. I'm gonna change it later.
It sounds like you have pretty good like hygiene skills.
Nah,
even though you only had three sheets, it's just sheets.
Yeah. Like I remember I was dating this girl. It was in high school. She had called me. What she called me? What's that shit called when you you're a little feminine, but you keeping your cleanliness up?
I don't know, but a lot of women think because men are clean, every man is gay when they're clean. Shit. Like my sister thinks that.
I forget what it's called. Like, cause like I get my nails done too, and I get my feet done.
Talking to the mic.
What she call it?
Feminine?
Nah.
What, you got some sugar in your tank?
Nah, she called it some shit. And when she said it, I thought she called me gay, and I got real offended. And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, I guess it's me.
I don't know. I don't know the word that you're looking for.
I mean, it's gonna come to me later.
Yeah, it'll probably come up. I don't know, man. Women think a lot of stuff is like gay on certain men, and I just be like, I don't know who the fuck y'all getting these definitions from. But like, if you're raised a certain way, like if you're raised like around women, you're gonna have some traits about you, you know what I mean, that are gonna differentiate from whatever women's idea of a man is.
No, that's a fact. I was raised by women.
Me too.
My mom got 4 sisters.
Damn.
My mom got 4 sisters, and then I had my aunt, my great aunt, in the hand and raised me, and then my cousin. So it was just women all around me, bro.
That's how a lot of my family was. I mean, I had like godfathers. I had my uncle, but for the most part, it was a lot of women that we were raised by. I mean, but my dad wasn't around and shit like that. So
nah, mom's neither.
That's so crazy that like we all have like a similar fucking upbringing, and
bro,
and like even if you don't know motherfuckers,
that's just it's a sad statistic, but it's like a black thing, bro.
Is it a black thing?
Yeah. I wouldn't even say a black thing. I would say like
it's more popular in the black community than others.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure if it's a black thing though, but that it's so crazy. Like that's a normal thing. Like my best friend, you think he's white. He's part Mexican and he's white, but he doesn't have any interaction with his dad. Like he was raised by like another man. I mean, he had a father figure in the household because the other dude, but you know, that like he didn't know his dad either. We were in the same boat.
Bro, you know what's weird? My dad lived in the house and we had no relationship.
Really?
Yeah, my dad didn't interact with me for shit.
Was it like fucking like everybody hates Chris? Like
bro,
where his dad just worked?
Nah, it was on no.
Nigga said no.
This nigga be in the house. I be on some. Oh, you trying to play video games? Oh, in a minute. That minute came and gone, never came by.
Damn.
And he be in the crib, bro.
Damn. Nigga just ain't want to spend no time with you.
We ain't go to the park.
Niggas.
we ain't play no video games. We ain't watch no movies.
Damn.
Nothing. We ain't have deep conversations.
Yeah, nigga ain't try to prep you for women at least?
No. I was all right, so I was 12 years old. This is my dad prepping me for women. I'm 12 years old. I'm dating a girl. She's 16.
Okay.
I'm on the phone with her. I put sugar in my spaghetti.
You're nasty.
Nah, sugar and spaghetti is.
This nigga's nasty.
Y'all take.
We'll get that. We'll get there.
Y'all take a vote on that.
Okay, we get there.
I put sugar on my spaghetti. He was like, "Oh, that's what you do with your girl?" I was like, "What?
What the fuck that's supposed to mean?"
I was like, "What?" He like, "You and your girl don't." I was like, "Nah." And then that was it. That's our conversation about women, bro.
Nigga, I wouldn't have been able to take anything from that at 12 years old.
Bro, my dad thought I was fucking at 11.
What age you lose your virginity at?
I was 17.
Damn.
Yeah,
this nigga's way ahead of the curve.
Not even. I was
no. I'm saying your dad. Your dad was way ahead of the curve as far as where you thought you were.
My mental. Growing up, I didn't care. Like I cared about girls, but like it wasn't my focus.
Right.
I played sports and chill. Like I ain't gonna lie. I got peer pressure into having sex. If niggas found out on the football team, it's over.
It did. Bro, we were some of the most toxic motherfuckers that you could possibly be around. That entire group.
Bro, soon as they was hacked, I'm like, yo,
I gotta get some ass.
I had to. My birthday coming up. You still trying to do that? I had.
Bet nigga planned his first sex encounter.
Lost it the night of my birthday, bro.
Oh, that's a good way to lose it. That's a good day.
I remember it, bro.
It's a memorable day.
I remember it was dark.
Nigga say I remember.
The moonlight was shining in through the window. It was raining. I remember the whole thing.
That's funny. You're the second person that I know that, I mean, my boy graduated a virgin though, but you're the second person I know that made it to 17 and had their virginity.
No, that's because I was on me and my grandmother. I lost my grandmother at a young age. We got baptized together because she had cancer. She got sick, so we got baptized together. And that was like something she wanted me to do. She wanted me to like wait for marriage. So like in my mind, I'm gonna do this for her. I'm gonna wait for marriage. After I had sex the first time, I was a crack addict. It was over.
Yeah. Nigga, you can't replace that dopamine.
It was over.
You can't. that's irreplaceable dopamine. Like, bro, my first sexual encounter was fucking horrible, bro. I had a ooch ouch girl.
What the fuck is a ooch?
Nigga, where everything you do is ooh, ow, that hurts. Stop. Nigga, that was a horrible first experience.
Mine, she was on some. Oh, you're a virgin? All right, just lay there. Let me do everything.
Oh, you got lucky, nigga.
No, it was trash.
It was trash.
Yo, shout outs to you.
Shout out to you. You got to tag her. You be like, yo, skip to minute 32. I'm talking about you. I'm just let you know where you're at. I hope you improved on yourself.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I was weird. I was that weird. Like me and her, I was weird. Like we had sex. We wouldn't have sex again until like, oh, you had your period? Oh, you good? I bet that means you ain't pregnant.
Nah, I feel that.
My dumb ass was like, I could have been hitting this whole time.
The whole time. Nigga said, I'm gonna wait for another month.
Where I'm wait for some clarity.
Listen, don't worry. When I was younger, I never liked to use condoms. The first time I ever had sex, I didn't use a condom. So I didn't. So once you feel pussy, you ain't going back.
Nah, did I? Nah, I didn't either.
And so I never used condoms. And damn, I forget what I was about to say. I fucking forget. It'll come back to me. But yeah. What the fuck did you say last? Oh, that's what it was about you waiting. So I would kick bitches out.
That's tough.
Because I didn't use condoms, so I would be afraid to like even get close to coming in these girls. So I would kick them out like when I felt like I was close enough to come, and then I'd finish myself off.
That's tough.
That's what I would do.
I always finish, my boy.
Oh, nigga said I always finish.
Nigga,
I did not want to have kids, bro. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
Nah, this is my one ex, bro. She legit never let me finish on some weird shit because she was afraid to get pregnant.
See,
bitch, let me pull out.
Let me pull. See, nah, nigga. Bro, every woman in my family was like got pregnant at a really young age. My grandmother had my mom at like 14, 15. Mm-hmm. My mom had my sister she got pregnant at 12 and had her at 13. Mm-hmm. My sister got pregnant at 15, had her first child at 16. So like I was around like all these people, all my family having babies at a really, really young age, and that shit freaked me the fuck out. And then I watched like how hard it was to raise kids and fucking deal with my childhood. I was like, nigga, this is the last thing I want. I was like, the last thing I want, is being a kid and having to raise a kid. And then I did it at 19, but I mean, I thought I was more mature at that point.
Bro, I just drove past Allen. This girl, she had to be like a sophomore, bro, and she was pushing a baby. I'm on the phone with my aunt. I'm like, yo, you see this baby pushing that baby? I was like, yo, I'm fucking old,
see this
bro.
baby pushing that baby? You remember we used to have a daycare in Allen.
I think they still got that.
They probably expanded that shit too.
She was walking from school with the baby, so I figured they still got it.
I actually really like that idea though. I mean, it's like it was kind of like the school saying like, yo, we're not gonna be able to stop you motherfuckers from having kids, but we'll help you try to graduate at least.
It keeps them from not having an excuse to like not get an education.
Go to school.
Yeah.
That big shout out to Allen for that. I mean, I know some people would think of it as condoning, but y'all can't stop these fucking kids from fucking.
I mean, that's a good thing, but Allen ain't shit.
Yo, they went to another principal, dog. You seen that?
Who their principal now?
I don't even know. It's some black lady. They like Mayfield left, came back.
Last time I was there, who was it? Miss Figueroa. She had moved up from Robb Middle School and went to Allen.
Yeah, and then we got Mayfield. I think that was like my sophomore year or senior year. We got Mayfield. He was a cool dude. He's a black dude.
My man, Mr. Falco, was the man's though.
Falco was there for my freshman year. He was done after that.
Yeah, he's my man's.
Nigga, him and my sister used to go at it, bro.
I was always even picking. You know how you like play fight and shit? Mm-hmm. So this kid, he used to say I was picking on him. You want to join in the play fights, you gonna get fucked up.
Yeah, Allen.
So like, he snitched on me, Mr. Falco. He like, yo, take it. He didn't even like suspend me or nothing. He like, yo, just take it easy. I know you guys just roughhouse and blah blah.
Right.
Nigga, anybody else would assault, fine. They'd have been on my ass.
That's him being there for so long and understanding like the culture. That's what that is. Cause he was there for a minute. He was there for a long time. Falco.
Yeah.
So I mean, he probably just had like this deeper understanding of the culture of Allen and what the kids are like.
Bro, the transition from moving from
Let me get some of that.
The transition from moving from like New York to out here, big difference. Like you get into a fight in New York. I don't know how it is now, but you get in a fight in New York, you ain't getting arrested. You get in-school suspension.
My bad.
I got in-school suspension. I never got arrested until I moved out here.
That's because this is a Commonwealth state, bro. The state runs everything.
They try to get money out of something.
And they gonna get it too. They definitely gonna get it. Fucking the way they run shit around here, I don't agree with a lot of it.
I don't agree with none of it.
I don't agree with a lot of it. These niggas is out of touch.
My mom's moved me out here because I was getting a lot of trouble. And it was this one fight I got into. It was like the last straw. I had beat a kid unconscious, and like the mom pressed charges on me. And,
you beat a kid unconscious?
Yeah.
And then you the Hawk nigga?
Nah, I don't even remember what happened. I think I blacked out.
This nigga blacked out. Nigga turned into the Hawk. That's exactly what happened.
His mom pressed charges on me. I had to fucking register my hands as weapons and shit. And like it was bad. So like if I get into another fight now, my hands are registered as weapons.
Did you box or something?
No.
That's weird.
Yeah, so I had to register my hands as weapons. So like now that my hands are registered, if I get into another fight, it's like assault with a weapon.
As an adult, it's still like that? I would imagine that it changed.
I don't know.
Nah, you would want hands as weapons as a grown man. Some of these niggas is wild.
Bro, these days nobody know how to. This generation, they don't know how to fight.
They don't know how to fight, yeah.
They don't know how to fight.
They don't know how to fight.
If you grew up in the 90s, you know how to fight. If you grew up in the 2000s, your life is over.
Niggas. Nah, it definitely is a different era. People don't know how to take L's no more. You know what I think it is? Part of it is Motherfuckers don't know how to fight. We'll start there. But the second thing is nobody wants to be embarrassed.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, as a grown man, I would take a friendly fade, bro. Like you wanna get your aggression down, you mad, you wanna fight? I'll be your friend later.
Yeah. That's my biggest thing with fighting. Like if we gotta get to the point where we gotta throw blows, this shit needs to stop after we're done throwing blows. Like we should be able to dap it up and keep it moving. Just know like
that's just me. That's my mentality.
It's just a form of respect. That's what I think it should be. But niggas don't feel like that.
Nah, that's my mindset because I know I ain't gonna lose, so I ain't gonna be the one that's salty.
I'm alright. I'm okay with taking an L. I'm not afraid to take an L. The big thing is just like I don't want lingering problems.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
The last time I got in a fight and lost, bro, was 3rd grade.
Damn.
That was the worst ass whooping I ever had in my life.
Damn.
Nobody told me he knew how to box.
Niggas said nobody. Niggas ain't give you the lowdown.
Nah, he was a boxer. He was legit like.
Oh, that's what he did.
Yeah,
that's what his parents put him in.
He antagonized me on purpose, wanting to fight just to show off. I didn't know nigga fucked me up, bro.
Damn.
When I say I didn't get a hit in, nothing landed.
My first like real fight is like the one that was significant for me as far as losing, cause nigga my sister ended up beating him up for me. And then she hung this nigga from the pole at Washington parking lot. Like, yeah, you know the fence like has like kind of pointy and a jagged at the top.
Yeah.
She hung that nigga by his shirt, bro, and left him there. And then I went home and I got my ass whooped for losing the fight.
That's tough.
Growing up black, bro.
That's tough.
Growing up black, like no lie, like I remember that shit like it was fucking yesterday. The nigga had made a big pile of leaves. It was like fall time. He made a big pile of leaves. He was like, "Yo, little man, you could play in these. I'm leaving." So I start playing in the pile of leaves. I'm jumping in it. Nigga spun the block and like 10, 15 minutes later talking about, yo, what the fuck you doing to my leaves? I swear to God, nigga. What the fuck you doing to my leaves? I said, yo, you said I could play with him. He said, no, the fuck I didn't. And he pushed me on the floor. So I stood up like I was ready to fight. And the nigga punched me dead in my eye. So I only lived around the corner from the school. So I ran home, holding my eye. It's a kid punching you in the face. You know, so my house, like I said, I had the cool mom, so there was always fucking loads of people in my house.
Yeah.
Man, there's like 10 niggas in the house that day. Bro, we marched back together all the way back to the park. We get there, the nigga's still there. So my mom and my sister press him, like, why would you punch my son in the face? I told him to stay out my shit. He was in my shit, so, you know what I mean? And he got up and started acting tough. So my sister clips him. After he said that, my sister clips him onto the floor. She's like, Eric, jump on top of him and pound that nigga the fuck out. Pound him out. I'm like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Bro, she clipped this nigga like 4 times. He's like fucking like backpedaling on his hands and feet trying to get up. Man, at some point she got tired of it. She beat him up and then hung that nigga on the fence. And then I went home and nigga, I got my ass handed to me again, bro.
That's tough too.
And that was probably the last time I was ever scared to fight. It was just like, cause like if I lose in the streets, I lose in the streets. But I gotta lose in the streets and then come home and lose again. Nah, that's too many L's for one day. Way too many L's.
Nah, growing up how I grew up, I had cousins. I have a big ass family, so my cousins, they was like fake gang members. So every time I go over to their house, it'd be like a group of us coming over to the house for the summer type shit. Mm-hmm. They'll make the younger ones fight.
Okay.
And if you don't fight, the older ones beat you the fuck up.
Yo, man, there is something I wanted to talk to you about because you and I, we haven't gotten to talk like on a more personal tip. Because you and I, we sharing some pain. You know that, right?
What you mean?
We both lost our best friends to the same fashion.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
You know what I mean? I know I told you I don't really script anything, but I did want to touch on that for you because there's very few people that me personally I share in pain with them. You know what I mean? So I know for me, you know, you know who Kareem was, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so you're familiar with what happened 9 times out of 10. For the people who don't, when I was 17 years old, 16, 17 years old, my best friend's name was Kareem, and he was murdered in his bed. He was murdered while he slept in his bed in his house, for you know, being involved in some street shit, some gang shit. And
because niggas don't know how to fight.
Because niggas don't know how to fight. The worst part is you know, Kareem was 100 and maybe 10 pounds soaking wet. You know what I mean, on a good day, and you know he was killed by a grown man. You know, he was legit a grown man, and probably would eat Kareem if they got into a fight. You know, he could have just beat his ass really badly, but you know they handle things the way they handle things, and I gotta hope everything's for a reason. You know, but you know what I mean, you're kind of in the same boat where you lost your best friend to an senseless gun violence. You know what I mean? How's that whole process been? You know what I mean? What's the healing process like?
The whole process is bad. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The experience is bad. Being in a hospital is bad. Being around everybody when we got the news was tragic. I just took my niece was there. Like, she shouldn't have been there, but she was there. His daughter. So I took her out the room and I just held her for a little bit. Like, she didn't understand the concept of everything that was going on.
Right.
So, like, she, like, made a joke out of it, and I, like, lost it, just, like, left her in the room, and I cried, came back. And then, like, it was just bad. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't go to work. My job called me, telling me, like, oh, I gotta come back to work, blah, blah, blah. So I went back to work. Tell me why these niggas, I go to work, right? They, like, oh, you gotta come back to work or you're gonna get fired, and we don't wanna fire you. So I was like, all right, I came in. I'm quiet, working, get through my day. They pulled me into the office. They were like, yo, we're gonna have to let you go. I was like, yo, you dead ass couldn't just like set this over the phone? They had to call security because I was about to fuck that nigga up.
I bet. I bet y'all niggas pull me out of my comfort zone while I'm fucking grieving, and then y'all niggas gonna call me in here just to fire me?
Niggas called security on me because I was really about to fuck that nigga up because he pissed me off. Like, you gon' deceive me, telling me to come to work so I don't get fired, just to fire me.
Right.
Like, do that shit over the phone.
And what was the purpose of that?
Because I wasn't coming to work. And I guess they wasn't trying to give me an extended grievance.
I was gonna say, do they not understand like that people lose people that are, you know what I mean, are valued?
Yeah, I didn't at the time. I didn't even care. I was like, fuck the job. I didn't care. I didn't work for like maybe like 2 months. I ain't go back to work. Like, we stuck close together as a family. We was together every day.
Just trying to be supportive.
Yeah, like when you alone and your mindset's like that, it's bad because you just feel in pain. But when you around other people, you use memories, you laugh. You know what I mean? You kind of use that to get through everything together.
Right.
So that's what we did. And then like John liked to party, so like we went out to clubs here and there. I don't even like going to clubs for real, but we did that. We chilled. It was just a vibe that we had together. We was real close knit.
So y'all, in order for y'all all to get through there, y'all leaned on one another.
Exactly.
That's what's up. I got a lot closer with Kareem's mom after that. You know, I would see her all the time when I go to his house, or, you know what I mean, pick him up, whatever the case may be. But like the interactions were always like, hi, bye, you know, thanks for welcoming me into your home. But her and I a hell of a lot closer, almost like she's like a second mom at this point, because, you know, we kind of had to do the same thing. I didn't get to spend, you know, 2 months or not like that with her. Honestly, she probably wouldn't have needed me around at the time anyway, because I don't know how a mom deals with that.
Yeah, I think our moms do the walks together. They be doing those
Yeah.
They do the walks together.
Jeannie put it together.
Yeah.
Jeannie is Kareem's mom. She's the one that put all that together, because she's one of the first moms to like really lose a child. There was very few kids that had like died up until that point.
Yeah.
But then like it just seemed like after that, everybody, like young adults and kids, were dying like at a crazy ass rate.
Bro, I legit don't be outside no more, bro. Like, I legit go about my business. I don't go to clubs. If I go to a club, it's because I'm with my friends. Like, we go in a group. We don't go alone.
Right.
Like, we do things collectively. And then, like, I'd rather do a get-together. We do a lot of get-togethers. I'd rather vacation. I work, save, go on vacation.
I like that, too. I don't like being outside too much either, because you just never know why people are coming out. I'm coming out to have a good time, and y'all coming out, you know what I mean, looking for problems. It almost seems like. Yeah,
and it's not even that. Like, some people like to show off.
That too.
And like, I have a mouth, and like, I have a mindset that nobody can beat me. Then that's a bad thing to have. I have a mouth and the mindset that nobody can beat me. I don't care how many people you with. I'm gonna talk my shit, and if you want to fight, I'm gonna fight you in front of your friends. And if they jump in, I'm fighting you and your friends. That's my mindset. And that's a bad.
It's probably safer.
Yeah, that's a bad thing to have.
You stay around people that you know what type of energy you're getting from them.
Yeah, like, and it's like, Me, I know I could fight at least 2 people at a time. Do I want to? No. But can I?
Do I want to? No.
But can I? Yeah, but like, I shouldn't have to. If you're going outside just to enjoy yourself, have a good time, don't be trying to show off because you with your friends.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we gotta make sure that we being respectful, and we all out here for the same reason, to have a good time. You know what I mean? As long as that's the mindset on everybody, you know what I mean, you're not gonna have no problems.
A lot of shit happens like that just because people want to show off, for real.
People like attention. People love attention. I mean, that's why social media is what social media is, because everybody they crave attention. I don't get that shit. I like to be low key. I like to be out of the way, in the cut. Like you said, like a lot of the things that I attend and go to, they're get-togethers. You know what I mean? It's with my friends. It's people I trust. I've known for years, family, whatever the case may be. I hardly ever go out, and it's just simply because like I feel a hell of a lot more comfortable in this space than, you know what I mean, being out with people where I'm not necessarily sure of their intentions.
Yeah, now that I'm older, I rather vacation anyway.
Vacation way more fun, nigga.
I think I've been on vacation at least 7 times this year.
That's what's up, man. Like, that's the one thing I wish I did was travel more when I didn't have kids. It's a little bit easier.
Man, fuck kids.
Fuck kids. I say that same shit about my kids. I'm like, fuck them kids. I love my babies, but fuck them kids.
So coming out here, John was probably like one of my first friends. It was Hector, and then it was John. But all right, so the way me and John became friends, John was fucking with me.
Was he doing that shit where he have his little brother punch you?
Nah, he was fucking with me.
I remember he used to do that shit to me.
Nah, he was fucking with me in school. Like, he used to piss me off, bro. Like, we didn't get close there we didn't get real close until the point where I wanted to fight. And then he was like, and then we came real close. So, like, I had came to school. I started 7th grade. My sister had cut off one of my eyebrows, right?
Right. I said right. I had to process what the fuck you just said. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I cut off the other one.
All right.
So I come to school, everybody looking at me all weird.
Nigga always look like he's confused.
Looking surprised, bro. Looking surprised. So nobody really fucked with me. Nobody really said nothing. So Hector, he fucked with me. He showed me around. He's my man. He talked to me. Shout out to you, my boy. But this nigga John,
that might be the clearest thing you said all day.
This nigga John, bro, he legit came up to me. He like, yo, bro, you got cancer?
Nigga ain't give you no passes
at all, bro. He like, yo, you got cancer?
He had to make sure he could let them jokes fly,
bro.
And not feel bad
faithfully, bro. And then his excuse was his excuse was, oh, I'm gonna jokes out now, so nobody can say it later, so they ain't gonna fuck with you.
He was kind of doing
That's
you a
favor. Bad analogy, bro. Like
he was doing you. He thought he was doing you a solid though.
That shit used to piss me off, bro.
That's funny. I mean, that's dope. I mean, how did it get to a point where was he intentionally trying to get you to see how far he could push you?
That's just him. That's just him for real. Like he'll fuck with you, but he's like, it's a playful mindset to him.
I don't even remember how I met John, but I never had that relationship with him where like he ever fucked with me. He just fucked with me. Like, he personable.
He legit fuck with everybody.
Yeah. He was a real loving dude. You know what I mean? And
he'll make friends with a crackhead.
Yeah, which is why that whole shit fucked me up, because it's just like how can you do some shit like that to a man like that? You know what I mean? Who did nothing but give people love and, you know, show support and fucking dedicate his time for kids and his kids. You know, it's a real fucked up world. A lot of time that shit don't make no sense. But yeah, he never gave me any shit like that, which is funny. But I do remember it back in middle school. He used to have his little brother punch people.
Oh yeah, at the football game. Yo, AJ
and
used to fuck people.
He'd be like, go ahead, hit my little brother back.
AJ used to fuck people up, bro.
And niggas would not hit him back because they knew like there's worse consequences. But that shit, I mean, it was funny then. It's fucked up now that I think about it, but it was funny as hell then.
Yeah, shit was funny.
Shit was funny. Like, I don't know. But that's some real Allentown shit.
Crazy part is, we grew up with each other. We just didn't know each other. Like, all right, so I got an aunt that live in the Bronx. They got an aunt that live in the Bronx that live around the corner from each other. And then we got family in Manhattan that live like 2 blocks from each other. So we was always with them. We would go to the same parks, same like neighborhood. We just didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Until we moved out here.
And then y'all it was small already, and then you just made it even smaller.
That was
and now you had no choice but to.
But that's because New York is big as fuck. Like
there's a lot of motherfuckers in the Bronx.
Like it could be one block. It's just like 500 people living in that one block.
Yeah, just in those in the project buildings. You know what I mean? There might be 500 people that live in one project building. So I mean, I definitely understand how it's easy to miss motherfuckers and glance over people because there's just so many. But when you move here, Allentown's big, but Allentown ain't that big.
Nah,
it seems like everybody know everybody.
Everybody know everybody.
You know what I mean?
Especially if you play any type of sports.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know
everybody.
Or
if your parents grew up here, like that's always my problem. People look at me like you look like Carmen's son, and I was like, that's my mom. And like I hear that shit all the time. Or they know my sister. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing I've always felt comfortable about here is like I always felt safe here. Even when I was in dangerous situations, I always felt safe here because everybody knows everybody.
That's a fact. There's nowhere that I don't go that somebody don't know me.
That I don't know anybody. Yeah, Diana hate that shit. I go out and I was like, yo man, I'm not even really trying to leave the house. I see 3 people at the mall, just like going to fucking help get something for the kids, something like that.
Like I'm always with George, so they be like, yo. Like, if they see me, they be like, yo, what's up with George? Like, they expect him to be around. Nigga, I got a life, too.
Yeah, like, nigga, I ain't my boyfriend, nigga. Nigga said, I got a life, too. Oh, man. People do that same shit to me, but it's with Diana. Or they'll ask me where the kids are. Shit like that. Like, yo, I need some alone time. You know, that shit's necessary. I don't know, man. Yo, I think we're about the time. You know what I'm saying? You want to say anything to the people, dog?
Nah, I don't even fuck with y'all like that. Nah, I'm just
playing. Nah, they're not gonna fuck with you, nigga. Wait till they hear that watermelon part.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all all know watermelon don't taste like nothing.
This nigga's bugging.
Everybody know watermelon.
Watermelon's like the only fruit where you can eat it and it'll hydrate you just as much as water would.
Watermelon. That's because watermelon is fucking 90% water.
Yeah, I know, nigga.
That shit ain't no fruit.
So is a cucumber. A cucumber's like 95% water.
Now we talk about cucumbers. Nobody even like cucumbers.
You don't like cucumbers?
Nah, I fuck with them on my salad.
This nigga, see? Nigga, they make everything taste fresh.
I ain't gonna lie, cucumber and your salad is fire. It tastes dumb good.
Yeah, nigga, it makes salad taste even more fresh than it already is. Cucumbers is fire. So is watermelon, nigga. You just missing out, dog.
Nah, watermelon's a pointless fruit.
This nigga don't know what he's talking about. He don't know shit. Cornelius don't know shit.
Just like everything pumpkin spice nasty. Yeah, I said it.
I don't know. I like a couple pumpkin beers. Like when they come out with like the Oktoberfest.
Nah.
I fuck with those.
I remember I think that shit tastes like earwax.
Nigga said earwax. Yo, where the fuck are you getting these comparisons from? Nigga, that's crazy. You disrespectful as fuck, dog.
Everything pumpkin is nasty.
This
I ain't
nigga.
gonna lie.
You like pumpkin seeds?
Nah.
No?
I ain't gonna lie. This upcoming Thanksgiving, don't ask me if I want a pumpkin pie, cause that's nasty.
You don't like pumpkin pie either?
Bro.
Yo, man, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you're still amongst the stars. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
I ain't gonna lie. If you black, you don't eat pumpkin. You eat sweet potato. Stop playing.
I like pumpkin more than I like sweet potato.
I ain't gonna lie. That's cause you're a diverse dad now.
Nigga said...
You're a suburban dad.
I'm a suburban dad. This motherfucker came in here, disrespected watermelon. All right. Said, fuck everything pumpkin, and then now call me a diversified dad.
Where I'm gonna get you the whole package, bro. Get you the New Balances?
Yo, man.
Tough.
This nigga. I like the New Balances.
I told you.
I just got a pair.
I told you.
Them shits is fire, though.
I bet you got cargo shorts, too.
I got one pair of cargo shorts.
That's tough. I bet you wear them together.
Nah. I never. I probably will now. I'm going to tag you in the photo, too. So what you think of it?
Something to drink.
Nigga said something to drink. You didn't even take the 3 sips. You had 1 sip, and then you had a big gulp.
I had the whole draw.
And then yeah, I know you drank the whole cup. I appreciate you not wasting my shit, but you didn't even do what you were supposed to do.
Oh nah, growing up black, we don't waste.
This nigga,
That's a fact.
Well, yeah, I know that, nigga.
That's a fact.
Nigga, mama made miracles every Thanksgiving.
That's like going to a Spanish household saying no to food. You get punched in the face.
Nigga, that shit really is offensive to them.
It's
like
offensive.
if you don't want to eat,
that's a fact.
Like it don't even matter. Like you could have just left like Olive Garden.
All right, tell me if this ever happened to you. You bring your friends over. Your mom get mad at you because you bring them over around dinner time, so now she got to feed them.
Yeah.
You go to a Spanish household, they make sure you don't eat. I mean, they make sure you eat. Don't leave without eating. That's
a fact.
That's why Spanish people are the shit.
That's a fact.
Sometimes I like to play Dominican. Stop playing.
I got no argument for that. I'm trying to like come up with an excuse. You know what I mean? But I definitely understand. Black people just didn't want to feed anybody else's kids. It was hard enough to feed your own kids.
Nah, it's just
and I don't know. We didn't like it's easy to stretch rice. You could stretch the fuck out of some rice.
That's a fact.
You know
Like I be having like deep conversations with niggas at work. We be talking about like what we talking about? Like the word weird. I was saying like the word weird should be like abolished.
Abolished?
Yeah, like it's a word that is not true to its meaning. So like saying something's weird, like say you see a dude walking outside on the street, he has a kilt on, which is like a skirt.
Yeah.
You say it's weird. It's not weird to him because it's part of his culture. It's something he's accustomed to. You only think it's weird because you're not exposed to it. It's not something you grew up with.
So
not something
it's subjective.
Yeah, so it's just you thinking it's weird because you don't understand.
I get what you're saying, but how else do you describe something that you don't understand? Most people ain't gonna ask questions. That's the one thing about our society. We're not taught to ask questions. We're taught to follow orders.
You follow orders. You just like everybody else. You gotta live outside the box.
I mean, but the way society is structured, you know what I mean? You go to school, you get out of school, you either go right into the workforce, you go to college. You get out of college, you go to the workforce. At every point in your life, you're taught how to think and what to think, not to ask questions and think for yourself.
And that's control.
Yeah.
So you're not living for yourself. That's not living. That's control.
I know that, but the majority of people, you know what I'm saying?
Like I be thinking about how. All right, so
how do you change the masses?
You can't. It's they took over and changed it. All right, so
that's what I'm saying. So
that's a whole nother deep conversation, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's a conversation we should have fucking had.
So like, all right, so like, I was talking about all right, white people don't take offense to this. Yeah, it's just an opinion. So like we was talking about.
Just do a disclaimer out there.
Yeah, so like
be offensive.
It's gonna be offensive. So
listen, don't take it offensive. Just comment below. This whole show is predicated on starting conversations.
Yeah.
So if you got a rebuttal to whatever the fuck he's about to say, feel free to write it under the post. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about it. Cornelius got social media.
Yeah, so we was talking about culture.
Okay.
And they was like white people. I like
Make sure you talk right into the mic.
Yeah, they was like white people. I like white people don't have a culture. I was like, because when you say white people forms into like a collective group. You could be German, Dutch, like all
Spaniard,
all those are a collective
Italian,
group of white.
Yeah.
But they all have like their own culture. So when you say white, that's not a cult. They don't have no culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I was like, if you really want to like say white people, that's like I'm like white people are like their culture is like Vikings. I like they're
like Nordic.
Yeah, like they conquer and change it.
Okay.
So I was like, we got into the whole conversation about like slavery, how they like changed our history, our history that they don't tell us about because they don't want to like let us know. They don't want us to empower us. The government, how the government's set up to where everything's about money and they don't care about people. Bro, it was a deep conversation we got into. We got into how like the UK had like an investigation about the United States and was found guilty in like 14 charges. But they can't do shit because they go, if you do something, that's a war. And you don't want a war with fucking United States.
Yeah, not little ass England.
Bro, so I'm like, what they found guilty on? I'm like, and how they fucking living in the UK? Because, like, if the UK found them guilty and they feel like we were being mistreated, how they live over there?
I mean, but how at what point, well, how the fuck can the UK judge anything if these motherfuckers owned the United States up until
excuse me,
the 1800s, late 1800s.
People own people. That's the sad part. Like
that's why like a couple years ago,
how this conversation came out. Oh, the movie that just came out, The Woman King.
Okay, with Viola Davis. I haven't seen it yet, but
it's a good watch.
I hear.
But like
good.
That's how the whole conversation came up. They was talking about how like it didn't follow the storyline and how the people was like really into slavery. I was like, yeah, they was forced to do something. Like,
who, as in the black people?
Yeah, like it wasn't just them. It was like, in order to survive and for your people to not be slaves, you made other people slaves. Like if you had a choice between your family in another family, you're
picking
yours. You're gonna choose the other family to be the slaves and make sure yours is fine.
I thought you meant as in like empowering our family instead of theirs.
Well, in that way too. But like, it's either you or them. Yeah, that's what it became down to. And like, when they came over, they had clothes, they had shoes, they had guns, and like they overpowered us. So like they put us in a position to where you had to choose.
You want to know the biggest way that white people colonized and conquered the United States? Disease.
Oh, that's a fact.
That was the biggest thing. They had wars like with the Native Americans when they came here, and the Native Americans won a lot of those. The biggest killer of them was the disease that they brought here. And then after you kill off so much of their population through disease, and then you add the war on top of that, you know what I mean? Right, like, you got to think they bring over smallpox, tuberculosis. First off,
I just want to make things clear. I'm talking about history. I'm not talking about white people today. I actually like white people. All right.
Well, I was just saying, like I'm not sure how y'all conversation went.
Yeah.
But like I like these types of conversations because like I'm back to where like I'm kind of in the middle where like I know that shit ain't fair for people that look like you and I. But I'm also not making excuses for motherfuckers that look like us either.
You know what I hate?
Motherfuckers like us that look like us love excuses. They love blaming other people. And
you know what I hate so much is that like black people, like there's cool white people,
right?
But like when something happens, you get into like an altercation with a white person. A lot of people are real quick to play the race card.
Like as in black people or white people?
As in black people.
Yeah,
they're real quick to play the race card.
Right. We're the first people to bring up the race card a lot of time.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. People be saying black people can't be racist. I mean,
I've heard some real ignorant motherfuckers.
Yeah, like it's only so much you can say about that. They be like, "Oh, black people can't be racist because of shit that we went through." No, you didn't go through it. Your ancestors went through it.
Yeah.
Like you can't keep on saying what your ancestors went through. I mean, it affects you, yes, but you personally don't understand.
We also came from some strong ass individuals. And the very fact that we allowed words to really get us to a point where we do some regrettable shit, you know what I mean? Like these motherfuckers, like our ancestors actually heard this shit and had to deal with it, and they found a way to make it past it.
Yo, have you ever been around a white person and they just said the word nigga and it just made you feel weird?
I've had white friends that used the word nigga.
Bro, I was around this white girl. She said nigga, and like I paused and like just looked at her. And like I was real confused.
Trying to figure out how you're gonna respond to this.
Yeah, like I didn't even know how to. Like I was like, should I like correct her? Be like, yo, don't say that, or like. But I was like, and then she said it again. I was like, yo, this like low key makes me feel kind of weird. Like, don't say it.
Did you say something?
Nah.
You never said anything.
Now at the time I was seeing her, so like I know she wasn't. I know she wasn't right.
nigga sacrifice his integrity for some ass. This fucking guy.
But like I did feel uncomfortable, but like I felt uncomfortable because like
it wasn't coming from a place of
yeah, like it wasn't like she was like trying to bring me down or like anything like that. She was just I don't know, but like I felt like. It bothered me in a way, but I knew she was good people, so.
Right. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing. I'm not just handing out nigga passes.
I don't hand that at all.
I've given out a couple nigga passes, but the biggest thing is one, I gotta make sure that you know what I mean. You are who I think you are.
Oh no, I don't.
Before I feel comfortable enough. I
don't trust anybody.
There's to me personally like. The words are only gonna have as much power as you give them. Facts. You know what I mean? But like if you white and we grew up together, you know what I mean? Like I know that you had to deal with a lot of the same shit that I did. You know what I mean? I know that you see the world at least some way, shape, or form from the same view that I do in certain situations. So, and I know there's no malice there. But you know, if I don't know you or you just some chick that I'm fucking, nah, bitch, take that shit out your mouth.
It's not even that my mindset is totally different. Now that I'm older, it's just that you're taught to like oh, that's a word is offensive. Like right. You shouldn't let people say that. So like since it's like engraved in you, you just get a natural feeling to it when you really don't have no understanding behind it, the pain behind it, because you didn't get to experience it growing up.
Yeah, that's part of it.
But like low key, I got into a fight with somebody It was when I was a kid. Cause he kept on saying it, just because of the fact that I know about slavery. He wasn't really racist. It's just that
he got something on you that triggered you.
Yeah. And it wasn't even his fault. It had nothing to do with him.
Yeah. Now, I mean, how many kids do you know? Like, you think about it today. How many kids do you know that are racist? That's just learned behavior, taught behavior. That's not genetic behavior. That's not inherent behavior. Kids love other kids. They don't see no differences till they get about 8, 9 years old, and then they can start to notice, like, oh, your hair looks different than mine. Your skin looks a little bit different. Your shoes look different.
Kids don't see anything. They learn from their parents.
Yeah, for sure. Whoever's being able to talk in their ear is the person that they're picking up all that information from. The way we judge each other, the way we talk about each other, the way we talk to each other, they pick up on all those nuances. That's why, like with my kids, I try to be really, really like on point with how I'm talking around them. And it's simply because I don't want them to get the wrong idea because I feel some way about it. Now you got to feel the same way about it.
I ain't gonna lie, I treat my nieces and nephews like they're grown.
What do you mean?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I should be mindful. Yeah, I should be mindful of, like, how I speak to them or, like, how I address things, but I don't.
I do that to an extent. Like, I don't let, like, my world views or my views on certain demographics of people. I watch how I talk about certain people to my kids because you never know. I could say some shit like, yo, man, these fucking Asians can't drive. You know what I mean? And then now I got my son. He get a little girl in class, and they start, taking jabs at each other. Like, that's why your mom can't drive. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then now my son's like being investigated for some racist shit because it came from my mouth because I seen some old Asian lady who can't fucking drive. You know what I mean? It's like he don't understand. He don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Also, Asian people can't drive. We'll just throw that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Women can't drive either. Fucking girls suck at driving, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Asian people are some cool ass people.
Fuck
bro.
Yeah. I got some Asian friends, but y'all motherfuckers can't drive. Bro. Women can't drive. Old people. I think old people should have to get do another driver's test at a certain age. I think around like 55, 60 is a good age.
Matter of fact, you know Rambo?
Nah.
Cool as fuck. He's a cool ass nigga, my bro. That's my bro. Shout out to you, my boy.
Shout out to Rambo. What about Rambo, nigga?
Nah, he's just a cool ass individual, bro. He's a cool ass nigga, bro.
Nigga Rambo's like, yo, I heard you going on that podcast. Yo, give me a shout out.
Bro, like I ain't gonna lie, Rambo's a cool ass nigga. He got swag.
Nah, I don't know Rambo.
He's a cool ass nigga.
Maybe by face. I don't remember a lot of niggas' names.
I ain't gonna lie. I have maybe 3 Asian friends, bro.
3. I shouldn't say friends.
I know what? I take it back.
Acquaintances.
I take it back.
I say acquaintances.
I got one. Rambo's the only one I fuck with. I remember Hung.
Yeah. Hung Nguyen?
I don't even talk to that nigga no more.
I ran into Hung a couple weeks ago. He's a police officer now.
Yeah, I don't even talk to that nigga. I think it's probably because you're a cop, my boy.
Yeah. Nigga say we'll fuck with the other side. Now I seen him in the Walmart parking lot. He pulled up, said what's up. He's like, gave me said some nice words about the family and then kept it pushing.
Yeah, me, him, and John used to work out and shit.
Listen, man, you never know when you're gonna need niggas. And I've almost gotten into a fight in a parking lot of the Walmart in Whitehall. So listen, I know he's always around there. That's the nigga I want showing up if I get into a fight and somebody call the cops.
I ain't gonna lie, if y'all see me outside fighting, just know I'm highly educated and the person started it.
That conflicts with what you just said. What you said 20 minutes ago. Nigga, I think I could beat everybody.
I do. Nigga, but I don't be going out looking for trouble.
No. Trouble finds you?
It does. I don't like respect is a big thing to me.
Facts.
I give respect to everybody. Right off the grip. Even if I don't know you, I give respect.
I'm the same way. People be like, oh, respect is earned. It is earned. Like, in order to keep respect, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta show me that you're worthy of it. But I give everybody respect.
I give everybody respect off the grip. I don't care you gay, purple. I don't care what you are. Like, nothing. Like, you get my respect right off the rip. It's just that once you start testing me, I gotta say something. Now a line's being crossed. You kind of draw a line in the sand. That's always my mindset too. Is like, give everybody respect. Give them no reason to not respect you. You know what I mean? And then if they cross the line, then now we're talking about something different. Now we're having a different conversation. Facts.
So, I mean, I'm the same way. Make sure y'all giving people respect out there, man. Don't be asking niggas what the fuck you looking at.
Word.
maybe they like your earrings, dog. Like, I don't know.
And respect your elders. Some of them.
So some of them. That's that shit. That's some black people shit I do not like.
What?
Respect your elders. I don't raise my kids like that. I mean, I tell them give everybody respect, but like the way we were raised, at least me personally, like, you know, I wasn't allowed to say, like, there would be people that come down, like, example, I remember one time I got suspended from school. My mom, I got home, my mom whooped my ass. She get on the phone, and black women, they love to talk to each other. So my aunt, she talking to my aunt. She telling my aunt, you won't believe what this fucking boy did at school, yada, yada, yada. Talking to people in New Jersey, family from New Jersey that I don't really see. You won't believe what these. I got to get on the phone with all these niggas. When I see you, when I come down there, I'm going to whoop your ass. Like, nigga, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all think just because we share a fucking family member, y'all allowed to discipline me? Like that shit I don't let slide, like, in my family. Like if my kids get a little chippy with somebody, I tell them, listen, I handle that. You tell me, you know what I mean? And I'll handle that. And I'll make sure they come and apologize and everything like that. But like that whole, like, you setting my child straight, like, nah. Because if my child did say something to you, Chippy, I know that it came from somewhere. It came from somewhere.
I wouldn't know. I don't got no kids, so yeah.
Fuck that. My kids are fucking smart as shit. Like, they pick up on people's shit, like, you know what I mean, shit that they find they deem as not respectful or how they carry themselves, and they're very insightful on that shit. My kids pick up on a lot of that shit. So the same way, like, I was raised and shit like that, and like black people like everywhere are raised, I don't do that shit. I realize that shit's mad detrimental. Like, me personally, like, I had to deal with like a lot of that shit, like dealing with family members coming over and whooping my ass, and I don't even know their name.
Oh nah, that like, did that happen? Nah, that didn't happen.
That never happened to you?
Nah, I ain't growing up. All right, so growing up, I was abused growing up, but it was so natural. I didn't know the difference, so I didn't even know it was abuse.
That's what I'm saying,
bro. All right, so it legit took. How old was I? I was 20 years old before I realized that how my childhood was. I was abused. We was legit like having a conversation in the living room, and I'm talking about my childhood, and I'm laughing. I'm like, yo, my childhood was fucked up. Like, that shit was abuse, bro. My granddad grounded me for a year for getting lost in the mall. Bro, I was so young.
Nigga, you didn't want to be found?
Bro, I went to it was my first time in the mall, the Lehigh Valley Mall, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
First time in the mall. We getting shoes and shit for school. I go to the bathroom. I come back. I don't know what store I was in. So I walk into the toy store, be like, yo, I'm lost. Can you put on the intercom? Tell them I'm here, blah, blah, blah. So I got beat when I got home. Nigga grounded me for a year. I was so young to the point where I thought a year was 100 days. So I'm on the calendar, crossing shit
100
out.
100 days.
100 day come out. Into the world. Nah, smack, bang. Right back in your room.
Back in your room.
Nigga did not fuck with me at all.
Holy shit.
I didn't have no TV. It was school, homework, dinner, room. Not even in that order. It was
nigga did a jail sentence. He did a jail bid.
It was school, room, come out, eat dinner, go back to your room.
God damn.
For a whole year.
I think one of the worst punishments I ever gotten was, I don't even remember what I did, but I got my ass whooped, and they made me stand in the corner for an entire day. No chair, no nothing. I had to stand, bro. It got to the point where I fell asleep standing up. Only time in my life.
Black parents in the 90s, they was an OD,
bro. Nigga is different, dog.
The OD.
Niggas had me stand in the corner, bro, whole 24 hours.
I remember I got, you ever had a Nintendo
64?
Nah, just the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
So you remember the big-ass block that they had in the back that you had to connect to the TV?
Yeah.
I got beat with that shit.
Whatever was closest.
Bro, nah, it wasn't closest.
They just took that shit out. They knew it would hurt. Said, I'm gonna show this nigga pain.
Fuck a Twitch, bro.
Yo, that was the one thing. Like, I used to get hit, but like with like items that were like fathomable. Like, I got the belt. I would like a shoe, like a heavy shoe. Bro, I never, I got hit with an extension cord. I got hit with an extension. Grandparents are different.
He was my step granddad. He wasn't my real granddad.
I mean,
bro. All right, so in New York we had like these thick ass white cables that the cable went through.
Yeah.
So that was for a cable. Anytime that shit went off, they take that off the wall and then you get a new one when you get when cable shit. So you just got wire hanging around. You used to take it outside, use that shit for double dutch.
I know exactly why you're talking.
So I don't know what I did. The nigga whooped my ass with it, bro.
And that shit had welts everywhere.
OD.
I got beat with a wire cable.
I think it used to fuck me up.
You ever got a metal hanger?
Yup.
I got a metal hanger. You know what my grandmother used to do? She used to have these thick ass wooden spoons. And whenever I would touch something I'm not supposed to, she'd make me hold my hands out. And she hit me with the fucking wooden spoons on my fingers, every single finger.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. All my ass whoopings came from my granddad. I ain't gonna hold you.
There was like a couple people that really did handle the
yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, all my ass whoopings came from my granddad.
That was your mom probably.
That wasn't
this boy acting up over here.
Yeah, that wasn't deemed necessary. All the undeemed necessary ass whoopings came from him. I ain't gonna lie. Shout outs to you. I know you about to die.
Yeah, I know. Nigga said you're on your way out.
Where fuck that nigga.
Oh man, yeah. Grandparents are different. My mom will beat me like a nigga. She punch on me sometimes.
Nah, my mom tried.
What?
She tried to beat me. It just bro. I remember one time I didn't want to go to school. She beat me until she got tired. I didn't go to school though.
I ain't go to school. I remember the first time I got whooped and it didn't hurt anymore.
Bro,
I was like, oh, this shit light now.
once I turned 13, I was taller than my mom. Never got a whooping again.
Hey man,
bro, I tested my dad one time. Nigga almost killed me, like legit.
You see, he's fucking with the right one,
bro.
You got the right nigga on the wrong day.
I forgot. I don't even know what happened. I said something. First of all, the word no was never in my vocabulary. I don't know what happened. He said something. I said something back. And then my mom got involved and I said something again. He punched me in my chest. I started breathing for like 10 seconds.
Nigga aired you the fuck out.
Bro, all you heard was for 10 seconds, bro. Once I got that air, all you heard was my mom, get the fuck out. You almost killed, get the fuck out. I didn't see that nigga for like a week.
Holy shit. My sister used to do that to me. She used to punch me in the stomach, though. Whenever I try to, because my sister's 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
Whenever I try that tough shit with her, and my sister's way more gangster than I am, but she used to fight a lot when she was a teenager. At some point, she just like stopped letting me talk shit, nigga, and she just give me one good uppercut right to the gut, bro. Air me the. I used to be the same way.
I do that to my.
Nigga can't even produce tears.
I do that to my cousins. They be like test me because I'm the oldest. I have like maybe. It's probably like 15, 14 first cousins.
God damn.
Yeah, so my mom.
Y'all be fucking.
My mom got. My mom got 4 sisters, and each sister probably got like 3 or 4 kids.
Holy shit.
Like 3 or 4 kids. So, the older cousin's name is John Scooty. We call him Scooty. Nigga be testing me. He's like probably like 6'3", like 300 some pounds. He like to test me. So I'm like, all right, test your luck. You want to test me? I be catching him. I be tagging him, and I move out the way. And he get real serious. Nut tap.
You're punching with his nuts
real quick.
This nigga play dirty, son.
Nah, bro.
All spirit, love, and war.
Just so you know, I'm getting older. You still ain't gonna beat me. Like, just gotta give you that reminder.
How old is he?
He's like 20 something.
Okay. What are you like? You're what, 28?
With me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I just turned 30 this year.
You just turned 30?
Yes, sir.
30?
You don't see the headline?
Really? Nigga, I'm thinning too. I ain't nobody to judge, nigga. I'm 32. I'm not judging nobody. Yeah, 30 though? Yeah. I didn't know you were 30.
Yes, sir. Fucking, what was it? 3rd grade, I had a lawsuit. So my grandma took me out of school. She like missing.
He's a badass kid.
Yeah,
nigga.
She was like missing 1 grade, ain't shit, blah, blah. So I had a lawsuit. I won. Didn't go to summer school because we moved. And then in 8th grade, I got in trouble with the law, so I didn't graduate.
He's a badass kid. It's probably good that you got all that shit out the way early, though.
Nah, it's not.
Instead of having to do it now, motherfuckers never. Some people get in late and then they fuck their adulthood up.
It wasn't even that. I didn't have proper raising. Like
that's all of us, bro.
Yeah, like I was living with my grandma. Like shit wasn't sweet. My grandma was my only friend until I moved back to New York. You know how sick that is to be a kid and your only friend is your grandmother?
Nigga, as a kid, my grandmother was like my best friend too.
No, not my best friend. My only friend. Nigga, she's my only friend, bro.
Was she at least a good grandma?
My grandma was the best. She was the coolest.
So then, nigga, that's all you needed.
It was my granddad that wasn't shit.
Yeah. Nigga, the worst ass whooping I've ever got in my life, I got suspended from school. It was picture day. My grandmother sent me to school in some brand new shacks.
You said Shacks.
Shacks, nigga. My grandmother ain't give a fuck, bro.
First of all,
nigga,
you know I wasn't gonna let that slide. I was like,
nigga, my mom went to jail. My mom went to jail for 6 months.
You didn't even say hush puppies or nothing.
Nah,
you said Shacks.
Shacks.
You even know what hush puppies are?
Nah, probably by like I.
That's probably like a New York thing.
I don't know, maybe. But nigga, so my mom went to jail. So we lived with my grandmother for 6 months. And my grandmother used to live right around the like 3 minutes away from the Kmart right over there on South 4th Street. Yeah. Nigga, it was picture day. She went in there, got me a button up, some pants, and some Shacks. And she sent me off to school. She said, Eric, she said, I just got you this outfit. Don't fuck it up. I'm going to fuck you up. I said, I got you, Grandma. I got to school, nigga. Somebody had a football. Nigga, there was green grass stains all over my pants. Bro, I fucked the shoes up, had mud on them, everything. My teacher and my grandmother had this really close relationship. Like, this was before, like, they got this thing now called Class Dojo where, like, the parents and the teachers can communicate easier.
Oh, yeah, I know about that.
She had my grandmother's cell phone number. She would call whenever I act up. Nigga, she called. I get to school, and my teacher, Miss Happ, goes, Eric, I'm pretty sure your grandmother didn't send you to school looking like that. I said, please don't tell her. She said, you know I have to tell her. So she calls her, gets me on the phone. I'm in the classroom, and I'm pretty sure the kids could hear my grandmother screaming. She said, Eric, what did you do to the clothes? I said, I started playing football. I said, it's not that bad. I went to the bathroom and cleaned it off. She said, you know I'm going to fuck you up when you get home. She said, just make sure you smile in them pictures. Click, and hung up the phone, bro. Nigga, I get home, she whooped my ass. My grandfather said, she said, listen, you're lucky you had to deal with your grandmother today. He goes, but I ain't forget, and I won't forget. He said, and I'm going to surprise you.
Yo, that'd be the worst part. Nigga. You get an ass whooping for something that you did previous?
Yo, nigga, probably a whole month. Probably a whole month went by, bro. He said, Eric, come here. I said, yeah, Pops. I'm thinking he just wants me to come and grab his plate and run into the kitchen. He said, you remember that ass whooping I owed you, right? This nigga wore my ass out for like a whole 4 minutes, bro. Just, and this is a big dude, too.
What kind of beating? He give you the speech beating?
Nah, nigga, he just that's all he told me, bro. He said, you remember that ass whooping I owed you, right? Nigga said, touch your toes. And bro just started wilding.
I used to get the speech beating.
Don't you ever.
Yep.
Don't you ever disrespect me with every word they whooping your ass.
My great grandmother, bro, the worst. I ain't gonna lie. She
great grandmothers is different too.
She used to be like, she was on some shit. First of all, any old person with a gold tooth, don't trust them. So
gangster.
She was on some
gangster.
I came in the room. She was like, get naked. I was like, huh?
Nigga said that was my bad ear.
She like, if you can hunt, you can hear, motherfucker. I was like, damn. Got naked. She like, put your arms up, turn around. Wow, wow. She like, don't block it. Wow,
wow. Squirming.
Over for me.
I met my great grandmother, but she died when I was like 2 or 3 years old. But from me and my uncle real close. And he's like, yo, this was the most evil woman I've ever met. He was like, she killed 3 people in her lifetime.
That's a real name.
Three people, my great grandmother, and they were all dudes. It was one of them. They were beating on her. It was a boyfriend. She killed him. Somebody entered the house. She killed them, and something else. But she killed 3 people in her life. He was like, and she was just fucking heartless. That's like, nigga, you killed 3 people. You probably don't got no goddamn heart.
That's a real nigga.
Yo. I'm glad. I mean, God rest her soul, but I'm glad I had to deal with that shit. Nigga, great grandparents is different because that's the era where like they had to deal with like Jim Crow laws and.
That's the crack era.
Nigga said that's the crack. Nah, my grandmother was the crack era. My grandmother was probably born in like the 50s.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like everybody that had a gold tooth, they crack.
They crack.
It's a fact.
Or cocaine, one of the two.
Like I know having gold teeth, little gems in your teeth is a stain now.
Yeah.
But back then, you did crack.
Nigga say you did crack.
It's a fact.
Yo, listen, I wanna say thank you for coming up here, no problem, nigga, coming to chill, chop it up. I'm glad you had the interest to come and do this, man. We definitely got to do it again. Make sure we get a little bit deeper. Facts. And get into some of those debates and shit like that. But yo, man, I appreciate you coming up here.
Always.
Last opportunity. If you got something to say.
Nah, I don't got nothing.
Look, just don't fuck with him. He could beat everybody. Don't fuck with him.
That's a fact. And if I can't beat you, I know somebody that can.
I know somebody that can.
That's a fact.
Hey, yo, shoot for the moon. If you miss, he's still amongst the stars. Peace.
I've been on my grind just to live it out. Say what's on your mind just to hear it loud. Everybody knows me, really that's the old me. Going through some changes right here and now. I've been on my grind just to live